I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Well, I think you all. Always good to be here. Everybody have a like a second. I'm always really good to be here. But I'm up for God. And I would just prefer to be here. Right here on Mother's Day on Sunday night with Dina doing, what do we call Sunday night?
Sunday fish fry.
Fish fry. Sunday fish fry. Absolutely. Glory. Oh, I had a nap earlier and I haven't woken up yet. I'm still bleary-eyed. I think because I ate a bunch of ice cream.
That could do it.
I think that's what made me bleary-eyed. I have a habit of sitting on the throne and falling asleep. I do it almost all the time. It's because when I'm sitting there, I'm not thinking about anything. And I'm good for a few minutes, and that's all it takes for me to be gone. I slept for an hour sitting on the toilet.
That had to be very uncomfortable.
Well, I kind of gotten used to it, although it does get, I sit with my knees on my thighs, propping up my head so I can't fall over.
Hey, that works.
And hit my head on the sink or something.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
So it's relatively stable. But it's something I absolutely cannot control. And it's been going on now for a while. I'll do it in the middle of the night. Although more often than not, it's during the day when I'm just kind of worn out. Anyway.
Oh, Adam asked, can you pull your mic forward a little bit?
Might not be cranked up either.
That sounds louder to me. Does it sound louder to you guys?
Is that better?
I think so. Which I could hear you fine anyway, so I may have the volume up too high on my computer though.
Do. So I get the volume up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if we can or not. Let's see.
Yeah, Adam says it's good now. He said yes, it's good.
Audio. reduce my background noise. There really isn't any echo cancellation. I don't know that I need that. I've got an automatic adjustment. If I kick it up, how's that?
I think so.
Is
Is
that
that
better?
good? Oh, we got feedback from me now.
What?
I can hear myself talking whenever I'm talking. We got like an echo effect.
Is that gone now?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think so.
That's funny.
That was weird. I don't know how it did that.
Well, I did it. I did. I have echo cancellation.
Hmm,
That's
that's
funny.
cool.
Let's see. Must be off to use stereo. So I don't need stereo. There's kind of no point since I only have one mic. All right, let's see if this is better. Glory. Doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing all right.
Definitely.
We're making it. We started our ad campaign this weekend. Let's see where sales are at. Just whoa. I don't want to go there. Let's go here. We need to be at 60. We're about 10 short. Well, we could make it up. We could do that by tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
We need to. That'll get us even. That won't get us ahead, but that will get us solidly even. So we're at 45, and if I count the 10 that came in through the shop, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Whatever. Let's see. Okay. Cinnamon. Got Great Lakes is here. What else? Christian B. I'm just listening to Predatory Fins. He's live or was. He's probably live right now. He was live a few minutes ago. And he mentioned Aqua Shella is going to be in northern New Jersey in September, the first weekend in September. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to take my staff with me. Try to take everybody who's working here at the shop, at least. Maybe we'll get Dina and Dina.
That would be cool.
That would be fun.
That would be.
Yeah, get Megan to come over.
Yeah.
Do a potty.
Right?
Potty time. That would be fun.
It would be.
You know, it's going to depend on. It's an expensive proposition to take a bunch of people because you need all kinds of hotel rooms and
Oh yeah.
passes and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Right?
Plus feeding a crew like that. We'll see.
We got a question.
Okay. Yeah.
What's Aqua Shella exactly? Like a fish swamp?
No, it's bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
It's really it's a commercial event. It's really not a hobbyist event. So there are a lot of wholesalers and manufacturers, as well as large shops. I would expect that Super Cichlids will have a display there since that's fairly close to them. I'll be there with with our Aqua Preta, that'll be the main push.
Mhm.
Will be to introduce people to our substrate product line, and as well as our food line. By then, we should have our food labeled, so we'll be able to do that as well. So it's a matter of promoting product really, but it's big, and a lot of hobbyists come. There is a YouTube booth where all the YouTubers hang out. You have to have, I don't know, what exactly. You have to be monetized, I guess. They hang out in the booth. That's what I did. I went to Aqua Shella about 3 years ago in Orlando, and that's what I did. I hung out in the YouTube booth, as did a number of other YouTubers. So it was a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of people. There were probably 30 big YouTubers there. So that was really interesting. And I'll look forward to doing that because it's a chance to meet people who I work with and talk with over the years. So I never really get a chance to meet.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Now, if I did the Dallas and the Chicago and the LA one, then that's kind of they're some of the bigger shops will do that, or the bigger suppliers. They'll just do them all.
Wow.
I can't afford to do that.
Right, that would be expensive. Wow.
Yeah, it really would. Corey was saying something about that. He said it cost him $10,000
Whoa.
to take basically just himself to a show. He gives a lot of stuff out, which is something I would have to do too. I'd have to get a bunch of labels. I lost my label supplier. I need a label supplier. I know there are some YouTubers doing it. If anybody knows who they are, who has contact, I need to talk to somebody who's doing labels. Adam is here. Let's see what Adam is all
Hey,
about.
Adam.
Hi there.
Happy Sunday.
Happy
Happy
Sunday.
Sunday. What are we looking at?
Well,
Wow.
this is my wife's idea. We had this big wall between these doors on our patio in Florida here, and she saw these gardens, these vertical gardens. They make them in Georgia. They're felt pockets, and we just did this today. It's a vertical garden that's about 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide. And
So it's outside?
Yeah, this is outside on the patio.
Wow, how neat.
Yeah, so you can go, it's out here. But
Oh, my.
I just sharing that because, you see those in all the expensive restaurants and stuff, but it's not a big deal. And it's really cool. Anybody can put it on.
Yeah. Wow, neat.
You mind giving us a close-up look? That is really impressive. I love the pool.
Oh, Dina, I knew you'd love that.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so this is here. I'll show you guys up real close.
Oh,
There's like pockets. If you look, there's.
Oh, look at that.
That is ingenious.
Yeah, it's smart. It's a family up in, well, I don't know. I guess a couple of people make them. But the one that I like is called Flora Felt up in Georgia. And it's really easy, and they tell you how to put it up and everything. And it's just, easy, waterproof. Florida, Florida, Lou. It's like a lot of water, storms, and.
So is that covering a door or?
No, the door next. There's a door there, and there's a door there. This is the wall in between.
Oh, it's the wall. Oh,
yeah, here. I'm trying to walk backwards and not fall in the pool. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Nice.
Yeah, but I want to show you something in the koi pond though. So hang with me a second.
Oh yeah.
I have a question. They were acting skitterish, so I put a koi koi cave in there. It's down. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Are you
Down
in
the
the key?
bottom.
Are you on the key? Where are you?
No, I'm on the mainland on the just about a mile from the beach over the bridge.
Oh, okay.
So they're acting kind of funny. Is it normal? Here's my question. I'll keep it quick. The temperature is about 81 degrees and they started acting weird. Did they start getting sluggish with the warmer water, Lou?
That's a good question. No, not really. They get more active, actually.
So I don't know
But
why
that's
they're
up to a point. That's not going to ever get hot, though.
No,
Because,
I don't think so.
yeah.
It
Well, the
gets full
depth
sun.
of the plants
Right.
helps to keep it from getting hot as well. I mean, if it got hot, those plants would be affected. What, they're acting sluggish or what?
Yeah, they're acting more like skitterish, and they used to swim around all around. Now they're kind of hanging on the bottom or hiding in the koi cave. You know,
You don't have any birds coming around, do you?
that's my suspicion.
Any heron?
I haven't seen any, but doesn't mean they're not sneaking up here while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, yeah. That would make them skittish.
So maybe there's somebody hanging around that I'm not seeing. I don't know. Well, I put a big protective, cover down there that they swim under now, so
Yeah.
they're pretty safe if they want to stay safe.
Yeah.
They're safe. But
Oh,
okay. And I ordered a bunch
I
more
know
lily
where
pads
you
from
are.
you.
I know
Yeah.
where you are. Yeah.
Yep. I ordered some more lily pads from you, so I'm waiting for those to come in. I want to fill this in more, so it's more across the top.
Right. Nice.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Adam. Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
cheers.
Oh, well,
See you, Dina.
while
Yeah.
I've got Adam, I wanted to mention that the donation. I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here. The
Oh,
the
boy.
donation that you made as a gift to whoever I selected, I have divided that in half and given it to two people. One is a young man in Sri Lanka who's been working with us, and the other is one among us who shall go unnamed, but it's somebody we all know and appreciate here on the show. So thank you so much. That was
All right.
very kind.
Okay, all good. Thanks for letting me come on.
Okay, you bet. Thanks,
All
Adam.
right, cheers. Bye-bye.
He did want to remain anonymous. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Well, it happens.
I just like to express appreciation
Absolutely.
when people do nice things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not trying to pump anybody up. Ugh.
And his pond, the way it's starting to grow out, it looks so beautiful and natural.
Yeah, pretty enough.
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh dear, cinnamon girl. So we're getting on Tuesday. We'll be getting our first order from predatory fins. So we're getting about a dozen monsters. Some of them are still small. We'll take some growing out. But we got a few big fish coming as well. So really excited about that. We've been setting up 125 and 440 breeders and in the plant room at one end of the room to house these critters. So that'll be ready. It's pretty close now. Well, that'll be ready tomorrow, and we'll be able to put the fish in it on Tuesday when they arrive. Yeah, that'll be fun. Excited about that. what else is doing?
So we got a question.
Yes.
I've got almond leaves. How can I make them sink?
Well, what you could do is put them in a bucket or some container, not in the tank, until they do sink. They may take a little longer. They're a denser leaf that holds air pockets, but they will sink. You could chop them up. That's really not going to make them sink necessarily any faster. Just put them in. You could also weigh them down. Just put a little stone or some sand on top of them, something to hold them down. But I would get them soaked in another container before you put them in your tank, so that they will be so they'll hit the bottom of your tank when you put them in. That always works better. What was that?
Actually, we've got a question. How would you clean a brand new tank from the store?
Just rinse it with water.
Mm-hmm.
You could use alcohol, but I really don't recommend it. You don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Just rinse it with plain water. Don't ever use any kind of soap or cleanser, because it'll leave a residue that could cause the tank to crash. I mean, it could be a real catastrophe, and you don't need it. Most everything that is going to hit that tank, that'll drop into it or whatever, is water soluble. So by wetting it and wiping it, I'm never full with it, frankly. When I get a tank, a new tank, I set it up on the stand and fill it.
Same here.
I don't even think about cleaning it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it is a used tank and it's got obvious crud in it, that is probably a good idea to clean. But even then, you absolutely don't need to. There's nothing in it that wasn't in the tank when it was set up. So why would it be a problem when it's dry?
Right.
Let it soak it up and it'll fall to the bottom again.
Mm-hmm.
Unless something has been in the tank, if it has housed a chemical or an oil or something has been sprayed in it, that would be problematic. You know, if none of that has happened, I personally don't worry about it. Now, let me say something interesting about this. And I mentioned this a few years ago, but it bears repeating. I've had a large gar. I think I actually had two of them. They were about 20 inches that I caught wild in the Everglades, brought them back, set them up in a pool I had built out of liner. It stood about 2 foot tall and was about 8 foot wide and 4 foot front to back. So it's pretty good size, about 500 gallons. Put them in that along with other fish. And every time I went near them, it was like they did this. It looked like there was something surrounding them that climbed onto them when I came near. And I realized they had parasites. They were
Ooh.
completely covered in parasites. And the parasite was a sucker type parasite that attached itself to the fish. So I went about the business of trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I never tried to scrape them off. That might have been the more intelligent thing to do, as it turns out. But I started putting various chemicals in the water. And I finally wound up taking them out, putting them in a tub, and I put formalin in. Well, formalin, formaldehyde, is extremely toxic. It, along with malachite green, which is another highly toxic chemical, both of which are carcinogenic, forms the basis of ick out. Ick out is made with formalin and malachite green, two very deadly toxins. And it's mixed in about a 1% solution. Merle Cohen, Aquarium Products, a guy I met when I was a kid and knew for 40 years or more, invented ick out, along with a lot of other things. He's one of the early geniuses in the hobby and in the industry. The formula has been sold and is still being produced, I think, under the same name, ick out, by, I don't remember who, Sun Pet or somebody. Anyway, I put this formalin, a few drops of it, in the vat, and it worked, but it also killed the gar.
Ooh.
So even the little bit I put in was too toxic. So I took them out, got rid of them, emptied the vat, rinsed it out, let it sit for a couple of months, refilled it. It was a Rubbermaid tub. Put water in it, refilled it, put fish in it. The fish died in hours.
Wow. So that stuff's that toxic. You'd think the sun would have cooked it out of it.
Well, it wasn't. It was indoors. I didn't have it outdoors.
Oh, that makes sense.
But even then, it probably wouldn't have mattered because it presumably crystallized and probably worked into the rubber.
Hmm.
It probably got into the rubber enough that rinsing it wasn't going to get it out. So that happened. And I learned an important lesson. It's one of the reasons I really do. I avoid chemicals at all costs because they work due to their toxicity. They are poisons. That's why they work, because they are poisons. In a high enough concentration, they kill. And you can get there without knowing you're there. You can overdose, sometimes with just a very tiny amount. So I tend to avoid that. Now I do use some pharmaceuticals, some of the compounds that are like antibacterial or anti-parasitic that are not made from toxins.
That's good.
They they're biological typically, and they interfere with the biological activity of the parasite. Doesn't make them altogether safe, but it takes a much higher toxicity, a much higher solution to be able to kill fish with it. So it's a bit safer. Things like Prosequil I use for parasites, and some of the antibacterial chemicals that tend to work really well in a situation where you've got a serious bacterial problem that cannot be controlled otherwise. So, long answer to a simple question, but
Hey, but definitely one that people needed to hear.
yeah, if you depends on what you've had in that tank. If you used it to mix up bug spray for your garden, I would not use it under any circumstances. Not for fish, because they have in many ways the same kind of nervous system as lots of other little things that you're trying to kill. Jacob Wade is here, and he's got his kitty.
All right. Look, here's the there's the crawfish.
Oh, cool.
I see a kitty tail.
Yeah, me too. That's a pretty kitty.
And then I released some alder cones in here, and it really darkened it up with 50 of them little cones.
Wow.
Oh, I guess.
That's what I used right here. It's a good name. It's made by Sarah. It's an old name, but it's a good name.
The older kinds, yeah.
And so I've got catappa leaves, alder cones, whatever the wild gave me is in leaf litter. Let's see.
Nice.
Established food webs in here at all times. I wasn't expecting it to get this dark. I wasn't looking for that, but the appearance of it's not the greatest. But what benefits the system really matters on the inside.
Yeah, there are two ways to clear that. You can use activated charcoal in a little box filter, or put it in your hang on the back. Oh, it only works for a few days, so you have to keep replacing it. Or you do water changes, or just leave it, and eventually it'll either get better or it won't. Look at the crate.
So back here on his tail, is there legs back here? Because it looks like there's like movement going on back here on his tail. Is it carrying babies?
Well, that is a female, and that's where she carries eggs. You should see eggs if there are any.
Because when I cleaned it this morning, not cleaned it, but I had to fix this spot back here where I guess it's a she. Right here, she was going all the way down, and she was probably like this close to hitting that soil right here. So I had to put about a ½ inch to cover it back up. And then when I was in there this morning, she had both claws out like this, and she took her tail and buried herself down in this little corner. So this must be like a protective zone for her, or she's putting eggs down there.
She would not do that. She's going to carry them until they hatch.
All right.
And you would notice them. I mean, if she had eggs, they're pretty big. You'll be able to see.
As far as I know, that could be the only one in there. I hope it's the only one, because I don't want them to mess my tank up. Because
yeah, they would. Yeah, you could nut them and all the plants.
it was actually trying to jump out, and then my black angel, wherever he went, he jumped out right here too. So I don't know why. First time I ever seen an angelfish jump out.
Huh. Probably going after those little
Jumpers up here, those
jumpers.
springtails,
Yeah, the springtails.
because they do look for them. They hunt for them a lot. They cake up
Right.
here in these little there.
Yeah.
But I've I cut it back a little bit, but I'm not really worried about that up here. That just tells me I have a little bit of amount of too much sunlight coming in, but that's okay. I'm not worried about this up here.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I'm just waiting for this to basically it's going to probably take a few days because I have a lot of evaporation, and I think the evaporation is going to take some of that darkness away because I do top it off a lot.
Well, yeah, it should. Very
I like
nice.
how that off sits there and hangs up off the plant, just waits for something.
Right.
Right.
It's so cool.
Very
That
nice.
it is.
Thank you, Jacob.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This tank's definitely come a long way.
It certainly has.
Mm-hmm. We got another question.
Yes.
Let's see. What does anyone think about using FilStratum for a deep substrate?
Well, if you add Aqua
Mm-hmm.
to it, it'll last for years.
Mhm.
In and of itself, it has very little nutrients in it, enough to last a few months. It's really pretty inert, and it's mostly clay. So it's not like it's not a high quality product. It's sold as such, but that's mainly because it's sold as a substitute for gravel. It has about the same consistency and size as gravel. So for those who use gravel, want something with a bit more nutrient in it. FilStratum is a product of choice. After 6 months or so, it no longer has any nutrient value. It's precipitated out into the water column or been otherwise used up. The soil that we manufacture is one that will last for as long as your tank is set up. Now, it doesn't actually last that long, but it lasts long enough for the tank to fully cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That means that the nutrients that are moving through your system are able to cycle throughout the whole system. I'm going to take a break here. I'm having a bit of an issue. Back in a minute.
Okay, no problem. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Actually, if Ding brings me his phone, I can actually show you guys what I did to my tanks this weekend. But until then, I'm going to go through the comments and see what we've got. And yes, the FilStratum is pretty expensive. That's one of the reasons I've never tried it. I like to do low tech. Let's see. I'm working on creating a betta fish tank, 10-gallon, with the live plants. Do I need any cleaners or just let the plants do their work? I'm going to star this for father fish, but I would just add the plants and just enjoy your tank. I've got a small betta fish tank too, and I don't even have a filter hooked up to it. The plants just do their job. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's pretty cool, Darbwire. It's actually a YouTube channel that will actually show us how to make the living walls that Adam just showed us. That would be fun. I would definitely love to do that. Let's see here. Dina, what's new with you and have you healed? Yep, starting to heal really nicely after that fall. Finally, I don't look like a raccoon, so that helped. And yeah, the scar, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. A lot better than what I was expecting it to be. Because, yeah, head wounds can get gross. Really gross. But hey, it's one of those things where it's a lesson learned. Learned the hard way, but it's still a lesson learned. Because, yeah, I am not cluttering my fish room ever again. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it. But definitely was a lesson because I never would have thought that I would trip over the planter. Never would have. So always keep your fish room as tidy as possible. Have a place for everything and put everything in its place. That way you know for sure you're not going to trip on anything. There's not going to be any accidents. CIDC says, awesome tanks, Dina. I was worried that I needed cleaners for my tanks. Well, you can always get a cleanup crew if you wanted to, like a few snails. That would be perfect. I've had mystery snails in with my bettas. Haven't had any problem with those. Also had ramshorns, nerites. You got a lot of options when it comes to a cleanup crew. I wouldn't personally recommend putting shrimp in there just because you're not going to get any baby shrimp. I've actually got a designated tank just for hopefully breeding out some blue dream neocardian shrimp. So hopefully those guys will do good, and I'll have some baby shrimp in the future to show you guys. Definitely did a lot of work on my tanks today. And I can't wait to show you guys because I think you're going to like it. Especially my father fish paludarium. I took father fish's advice and built a nice landmass for them. Sometimes they get on it, sometimes they won't. The female, she's highly curious. She loves it. The male, he just sort of hides because he's really small. I mean, he's that big. He's still a little baby. But I think as time goes on, they'll get curious, and I'll actually be able to post videos of them basking, which is something I love to watch them do. But they got where they rarely do it anymore, which is strange. I'm thinking it's just the way I had the tank set up. So I just had to just change things just a little bit. Oh, I would love to see those, Beto. I would love that. He says, I have the pumpkin colored shrimps. The colony is growing. That's awesome. Darbora asks, what species of turtles? Eastern musk turtles. The male fully grown will only be 3 inches. The female will be about 5 inches. So they're going to be small little guys. And they already like to climb. I've never seen turtles that like to climb like these guys do. Hey, it looks like we got Father Fish back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
thank you. I had a happy issue of my affliction. That's called Garbwire. You told him about the species, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was asking what species my turtles are.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a few more questions if you want me to post those up.
Sure.
All right.
What kinds of I don't know that there are any toxic. There's some that are toxic for pets to eat, but I don't know of any plants that are toxic that release anything into the water that would be a problem. There are a lot you can put in. Things like spider plant, for example, which we don't think about very often. I've got,
I think we've lost Father Fish. Yep, his device is disconnected. He should be back soon and he can show you the plants. Until then, we've got Kenneth and Jacob. Hey, Kenneth.
Hey guys.
Hey, I'm going to make you full screen where we can see everything really good.
All right. That's
There
super.
you go.
Wow.
Love your tank.
Yeah, so grab a hold of this. I'm getting it started, right? It's kind of a bigger one. I got the big filter, nice big filter.
Oh, nice.
I tried that in the middle. I did not like that in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The middle for a filter this size seemed to take too much. And when I got the pumps in there, I thought it might be nicer if I just put the pump over there too and opened up all this space out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had these swords that just overgrew the other tank. So the one in the middle is kind of getting a little death, but that's because I broke it into 3 plants. And then I got a sword over here in front of another one. And then I got this, this bowl Father Fish sent me with the red in it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? I like that. And I got the ferns in there. So you're probably like, what's with this stick? So when I brought those plants over from the other tank,
Oh, that's a
I got some shrimp.
Oh, nice.
They piggybacked. They're not showing us now, but my cherry shrimp and my blue shrimp. And I think it's when I pulled that plant out, it got so much dirt and everything. I took like a big net and I brought it all over. I'm like, this will be great. I'll infuse this new tank. And little did I know the shrimp are coming over. And then over here, I got a really weird situation on my hands. I got a baby koi that thinks he's a goldfish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
Beautiful.
The other koi are in the backyard in the koi pond. But this guy's so weird. Watch. He'll come over and let me pet him.
Oh, that is so cool.
Can you pet a koi? Is that okay? That's Ontario. Now I got to feed him. You know what I think did it? I got the Father Fish, the new fish food.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves that stuff. He'll let you pet him if you give him a pinch of his stuff.
That is just amazing.
Like freaking friend for life, right? Come here, guys. Yeah, look at him. He loves that stuff. Goes bonkers over it. Yeah, okay.
He definitely loves the new Father Fish food.
He does, man. He loves it. I could train him to jump through fiery hoops or something.
Right?
He can do anything for that stuff. And then this is where I tore the plant out. You can't even see that I tore a plant out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's really scary. I got this Anubias. I ordered the Anubias pack. Holy smokes. I mean, this thing comes all the way out here.
Wow.
So I'm like, so I'm going to pull that one next. Yeah, look at the goldfish's fins all up. Oh, come on. Stealing the show, Ontario. The goldfish is Evan. There he is.
He is adorable.
Yeah, they're doing their job to keep the place nice and happy.
Hey, that's it.
But I can remember like a month ago when this was green and just disgusting, and now it's just fabulous. And the plants are going insane. So this is that wart. I forget. Hogwarts.
Hornwort.
Hornwort. I keep calling it Hogwarts after the Harry Potter.
My husband does the same thing.
Oh, here we have
He
Hufflepuff.
calls it too.
No, Hogwarts, yeah. So that's great. Of course, I got the Veras. I brought those over, and holy smokes, I had no idea that they had that many colors in them. To me, they were just a green, shady background thing. But smokes, do they get a lot of color? They get like all everything from gold to a dark green, nice yellow, and they're amazing.
Yeah, when they start growing out, that's when you can really see the colors.
Yes, I think that's it. I changed the light. I can actually see them. They're not stuffed in the dark. This one likes to reach up over the filter. I got an Amazon sword leaf there. I got really good variety. So I got the hornwort. I got the Veras. I got the swords. But if you look closer, right there on the filter, you can see a little green. That's the moss.
Awesome.
And then I got the moss down here as well.
That's looking great. You're off to a great start.
Sword plant, right. And then up here, I got like 2 types of floater. I got the duckweed and this silver or whatever it's called.
Oh, Salvinia? Salvinia?
Yeah, Salvinia, yeah. I wanted some duckweed. I think it's going to work out really well. The duckweed, I think the fish are going to start eating it.
Oh, they will. Goldfish love it.
Yeah, so I think I'm really ready to start bringing some fish over.
Oh, nice. You going to stock it with goldfish and baby koi's?
Yeah, I think so. But then I was thinking about if I bring out I'll still need a koi pond, and I'm worried that that'll be the end of the shrimp. But the shrimp I think they'll hang in there. I don't think the koi will eat them all.
Hiding spots, they should.
Okay, yeah, that's what you know what? Yeah, I need a little more growth so the koi don't tear up the place. But that's the idea, goldfish and koi. And then I can convert this one to a tropical tank.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
What you thinking about stocking your tropical tank with?
Oh, I was, you know what? I was kind of thinking about those crazy glow tetras.
That would be fun.
I know, right? I mean, they're scientifically engineered to look good. I'd hate to not play with those.
Yeah, I think you'll have a lot of fun with them.
Do you? I don't know. I don't know where it's going. I think I'm going to need a bigger tank soon.
Hey, that's all of us. I think everybody can agree we all need a bigger tank.
There you go.
Love it. That is really cool what you did with the sticker.
Right? That way Father Fish is always looking over my tank.
There you go. Love it.
Yeah.
So how many tanks do you have? Do you have just 2 right now?
I have 2, and I have the koi pond outside.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so the koi pond's really it's not really a pond, it's a holding tank. Then I got some plants over here. So I'm really paying close attention to that talk about the paludariums.
Yeah.
Because I got like this double construction here. I need something to kind of make it happen all together. Oh, I'm tying it together with Legos. Oh, yeah. So this is Father Fish over here. He's in the chair. Isn't that sweet?
That is cool.
I'm kind of short on women. So I'm looking, Dina, but I think this is Jacob. I never seen him. I don't know what he looks like, but he's got a fish in his hands.
Hey, that could definitely be Jacob.
He's happy and young. So I hope I don't get sued.
That is cool. I love your Lego set.
There's the big box stores. They wrecked.
That's funny. Love it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks so much for letting me be on.
Thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate
I hope to come back in a couple weeks and show you again how much has changed.
Oh, definitely. Keep us updated. Look forward to it.
All right, bye.
Bye. We should have Father Fish back soon. He was back for a second and his device is disconnected again. So he should be back soon. You know, guys, know how those wires are. You just barely touch it and then you've got to reconnect everything. See if we've got any new questions that I can store for Father Fish when he gets back. Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. A question concerning beneficial bacteria. Definitely star in that one. Can you discuss differences between Trinola wood and Monopoly? I don't know what that one is. I'm not used to those woods. I just order the hardwood. So I'm going to star that one for Father Fish because he knows all the different types of driftwood. Me, I just go for hardwood. Trinola wood. Yeah, that's the one that actually I believe I've got some of that in my shrimp tank. I really like that because it provides a good hiding place for my fish and for my small fish, my fry. But it also supplies a really good place for the shrimp. Kind of gives them a little place to hide. I like it. But my favorite is just the large driftwood, which I need to get my husband to bring me his phone where I can show you guys some beautiful pieces of driftwood. And actually, and yeah, it does eventually disintegrate. And there we go. We got Father Fish. Hey.
I guess I don't get to touch my camera.
Right. Be careful looking at it. It might come unplugged.
Yeah, really.
Well, we've got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
Father Fish, what kind of fish are you getting in the shop?
Yeah, I don't have to have that. Let's see if I can find the list. I threw it away. But I might be able to come up with it. Okay, here we go. I got it.
Cool.
Okay, well, a lot of common stuff, but the predatory fins, we're getting in about a 10-inch arowana, a bigger arowana. An Orinoco, some Orinoco bass. That's the South American, the South American bass. What are they called? Whatever. But we're getting the Orinoco species, as well as 2-inch Otemisol. I think that's another bass. So 2 species of bass. A big biker, one we haven't had before.
That's going to be fun.
It's a Nicolette or something. A Tigrinus shovel nose. The Tigrinus is the shovel nose with the big long extensions on its fins.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
A Ripsaw cat, which I've been trying to get for a while. A larger tiger datinoid. About a 7 or 8-inch fire eel. A new abba, some roadfish, I'm getting some mashir. The mashir are an interesting animal. They get pretty good size. I guess they would be fairly comparable to a carp. They're from the Far East. A dolphin, the dolphin gets quite big. I don't know what size we're getting. But the dolphin is interesting. It's not like an elephant nose. It's a little different. It has the same dorsal fin as an abba, but it has a split tail and a proboscis. It's got an elephant nose kind of proboscis. And then some red mashir and a Fahaka puffer.
Cool.
And I think we'll see. I think that's what we're getting. We'll see how it all does.
Hey, can't wait to see videos on them.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, well, we've also got.
Looking forward to the Oaxaca. That'll be a neat animal.
Mm-hmm.
They get pretty good size. A lot of these fish get big, and that's part of what I am really all about is growing out some of these fish that get a couple of feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna get Instagram reconnected real quick. For some reason, it disconnected.
yeah, I saw that. We've been here an hour, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason, the cutoff time's an hour.
1 hour, right? Let's see.
I've got some other questions starred. Let me put them on screen for you.
Well, there are a lot of things you can put in a 10-gallon. You can do some quarries in there, auto sinkless, some small or a small costumous like a rubber lip would be good. Those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
Snails, obviously, neorites, or mystery snails.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon is here. Let's see what.
Hey, Cinnamon. Oh, it looks like we don't have her camera.
We haven't got her mic on. There she
There we
is.
go.
There.
Oh,
Hi there.
I can't hear you guys.
Hi.
Hold on, I'm checking my phone because it's real low, the sound.
Can you hear us?
Just barely. That's why I'm looking to see
You can kick the
what's going
volume
on
up.
with it. Now it has the sound on. Sometimes I leave the sound. Oh, let me try that.
Low.
Now can you hear me all right?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wanted to show you the new black ocellatus.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the males. Let me see if I can get some of the females to come out. You might think there's food. I didn't have as many shells. I gotta ordered some shells. There's a female. Can you see her over there?
Yep.
Oops, she disappeared again. They were looking to see if there's food, and that's, let's see. He's over in this corner here. This is just their holding tank, obviously, so I'm hoping to have a much bigger tank. Of course, I want to get the 80-gallon going for the
That's a cool
thing.
fish.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I see a peeking, but I don't. This one, the big one that's out in the front here, is usually behind that shell staring at me judgmentally.
Right.
Come on, guys. Come on. You're like, no. Of course. Want to show us to people, so we're not gonna.
Ooh.
Yeah, there in the back, you can I'd probably just see her. They're very unusually marked.
Huh.
He's got like white or blue or something on the ends of his fins.
Oh, yeah.
There's 4 of them in there.
Did you get them at an auction?
What's that?
Did you get them at an auction?
No, I actually ordered these from a breeder over in Massachusetts, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
The female's in there, and she's got like blue spots on her the side of her where her ears would be. Sorry, my cat keeps rubbing against my hand. It's time for her attention. Oh, there she goes. Coming up a little. But yeah, I've got 4 of them in there, and I didn't know if they'd be ones that like caves or if they would like or they were Shelleys, because my cockatoides, is it? That I got from you, they like the rocks with the shell.
Right.
I haven't once seen them go in one of the those type of shells, just in the cave area.
They should. Yeah, I don't know. I would guess so. Just
Then
you'll
we
find
got
out.
Christian, bunch of his, a few of mine, but bunch of his bettas here in my nano tank with all my other fish.
Nice.
He has the prettiest
He certainly
bettas.
does. Doesn't he? Yeah, really.
Wow.
Got a whole bunch of Corys in here. That couple there, the cherry barbs, those are the only two I have in there. She's gonna have babies, but I've yet to catch any.
Ugh.
I got the least killie in here too that has
Well, from
right
us.
there.
Oh,
There's a
nice.
least killie, I think, swimming by. That's a baby that they don't seem to have a problem. Their babies survive, at least a couple of them every time.
Yeah, I would like to get some Formosa. It's a very common Florida native. I used to catch by the thousands, but
Yeah.
they don't come real far north. Actually, I need to get back to Florida. There are too many things I miss.
Yeah.
I need to go down there and do a
Now there's the choya wood that they like. My bettas love it. They go in and out of it and play with it all day.
Yeah.
And then the almond leaves I put in 2 days ago, and you can see that they sank to the bottom finally for the person who was asking about that.
Ooh.
That's a beautiful tank. I love the
Yeah,
way
that
you've
one-
aquascaped it.
That one really got filled in. Now I've got in this wood these guys. I forgot I put them in there, but you'll see back there Hillstream loach.
I just
run
saw
around
it. Yeah.
You just run around. They're little. They're still at first these guys kind of acted like there he is again, like they wanted to chase them, but then they must have realized they're harmless and they leave them alone.
Yeah.
I've got a few in this nano tank also.
Coolies would do well in there too.
Yeah, and then I know you like looking at the angels.
Beautiful.
So koi.
These guys were so little when I got them. Now they're starting to get so big. This guy here he's got blue in his top fin there.
Yeah, ventral.
The cream one in the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This also has some bettas. I got a betta sorority in here.
Oh, cool.
And somewhere here is a pistos. Yeah, right. Oop, took off. I have a pistos that I won at the auction, and then the male was 2 females. It keeps coming, doesn't like the camera. And I got from Jason at 5 bettas, or I think 5 bettas it's called, I can't believe I can't remember. But he sent me a male that's a wild, caught from the wild.
Oh, nice.
So this one here is one of the females. She's really dark.
Yes, she is.
Huh.
Of course, my albino Corys.
I think we lost your audio.
The angels are
I can barely hear you.
There's the other angel there.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was going to say, you're going to come to this Keystone Clash at the end of September?
We can barely hear you. Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Let's see right again.
Yeah, we've lost your audio. Cinnamon, can you hear us?
We got her back.
Maybe, I think so. Cinnamon? Oh, she dropped off.
Lost her all together.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, it happens. Technology.
See and Flavio. Let's see. Let me get over here. It looks like we need to pass some wrenches out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Flavio. And as moderator, get Flavio a wrench and CIDC.
And to keep your wrench, you want to make sure to subscribe to the Father Fish channel. That way, it's YouTube's rule. They'll take it from you.
Nice. Anybody else? Destry. Destry has a question concerning beneficial bacteria on plants you buy from suppliers. Is that bacteria enough to colonize in your canister filter? Well, it's a really good question. Yes and no. It certainly is enough to colonize, but it is one of an almost infinite variety of species of bacteria. The real issue, Destry says, what do you do for Father Fish, Dina? Well, it's a good question. She's our bookkeeper. Dina is, in addition to helping out with the live streams, she's on staff as a bookkeeper.
Yep.
Let's see, we got everybody else, I think. Let me get back, to this bacteria thing, because that's a really good question.
It is. I'll be right back.
There are many different kinds of bacteria. There's a virtually infinite variety of bacteria. The typical aquarium, once a live food culture, a so-called food web, has been introduced, contains about 1,000 species of bacteria. And they do all kinds of things. Many of them they specifically produce certain nutrients for plants at given stages in that plant's development. There are other bacteria that prey on other kinds of bacteria. I mean, so the answer to the question is all bacteria, generally speaking, is beneficial based on the interaction of the bacteria. One of the things that happens in a tank that is where there's an attempt to keep it super clean is that bacteria will invade it no matter what. And if there are not other kinds of bacteria there to control it, then it can explode. And that's when you get a tank crash in a new or very clean tank, because there is inadequate bacteria and other microfauna adequate to be able to establish a balance. So the balance is the key. And the only way to achieve that balance is by bringing in as much food web material, as much natural material as you possibly can. Far from introducing problems, it resolves and controls problems. So the more diversity you have in the food web, the fewer problems you're going to have with a bacterial infestation or a certain kind of bacterial explosion. So really good question.
We've also got another question starred.
Oh, are we doing an auction?
I didn't know anything about it.
I hadn't thought about it.
I have the plants pulled and laid out on the table to show. If you wanted to do it, if not, I can just bring it back.
Brenda wants to do an auction.
Cool.
I did mention it. It's so much trouble. How many pieces we got?
We have red bow, regular
Here,
bow.
come here and talk about this. So, may as well share the. Come over here.
I'm going to get your contact information when he's done.
There's the microphone. I'm right here.
I'll put you on full screen.
Oh, thanks. So I have jungle bow, red bow, corkscrew, two kinds of swords, a rock formation with moss, and a hardscape Pacific wood with Java fern, Anubias, and moss all attached to it.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Brenda's been making these plant sculptures lately, which are wonderful. Why don't you bring those too? Well, let's do those and see how we do the
Yeah.
sculptures.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I can't wait to see those. Those are going to be cool.
Really, how are we gonna do this?
Well, I'll just get them to email your main email. That's the main thing I can think of is just get them to email fatherfishaquariums@gmail.com if they're the winner.
Yeah, we'll need to get your name and address.
Mm-hmm.
And if you win, you need to go to Shopify and open an account
Mm-hmm.
because that's how we're going to be able to ship it to you. Well, come on over here and show this off. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
This
Oh,
one
that is
it's
cool.
3 pieces of rock, and it has, I believe it's Taiwan and peacock all around it.
Taiwan moss and peacock moss. Wow. And it's got rock. It's got 3 pieces of rock. Okay, and we've got it in water.
Yes, it was in water.
Okay, so it's growing. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Let's do this. But we do not use PayPal, Holly. The best way to do this is to set up an account on Shopify. And then what we can do is we'll just keep track of it, and we will bill you through Shopify after the auction is over. We'll do that actually tomorrow. All right, so we have a Taiwan and Java, is it?
Flame in Taiwan.
Flame moss
Yes.
and Taiwan moss on a rock formation.
And yes, all in one. It is glued. We use super glue. Very little, but there's a little bit of super glue to glue them all together.
So it's all held together as one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start this auction off at $10.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a $10 bid? Do we have $10? Is there somebody who would like to bid $10 on this lovely piece of moss rock that's gonna take over your tank? And the Marbrewster has 10. Is there 15? Well, cinnamon girl is also 10.
Yeah,
So we
keep it at
need
the
a
same color.
$15 bid. Is there 15? We have 10. We need 15. Is there a $15 bid? 10 to 15. $10 once.
Got
Cinnamon.
15 for cinnamon.
So 10. Cinnamon's at 15.
Mhm.
All right. We have cinnamon at 15. Adam's at 10. Cinnamon at 15. Looking for 20. Is there a $20 bid? Looking for 20. 20 is what we sell these for. So we're approaching their actual. Kevin Murillo has bid 20.
Kevin did 20.
We have 20.
Mhm.
Is there 20? Let's go in $1 denominations. Looking for 21. Beto is at 22.
Mhm.
If you look at the text, you can follow the text. That would be a good way to track it. Cinnamon's at 22. Cinnamon is out. Beto is at 22. 22 once. 22 twice. All in, all done. Is there another bid for 23? Adam Armbruster is at 23. So we have 23. Is there a $24 bid?
All in one says 25.
I see all in one is at 25, right? We have a $25 bid. Is there 26? Do we have a $26 bid? 25 looking for 26. CIDC says all in one is 25. Beautiful rock moss. Yes. We have Adam at 26. Adam Armbruster is at 26. Is there a $27 bid? We have 26 looking for one more dollar. Is there a $27 bid? 26 once. 26 twice. All in, all done. Sold to Adam Armbruster at $26. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, everyone, for bidding on this. Now, what do we? Oh my God, we got the big ones. Look at this.
Yes.
This is a really
Yep.
spectacular piece. Now, this is actually on a $40 piece of driftwood.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was just handed to it. I was handed it and said, "Here, do this one." so I did. It's a very big piece of
A
wood.
very big piece of driftwood, and it's Pacific wood, and it has a number of what are they, Anubias?
We have 2 medium Java ferns and 2 pieces of Anubias, and we have Taiwan and flame moss
What's
on
that?
it. That is
Oh, red root floater.
water lettuce that was in the
Oh,
tank.
little
with the
water
Anubias.
Trapped in there. Well, this is a rather spectacular, really a centerpiece, beautiful piece. Let's start this at $40. Is there a $40 bid? Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam say it
would.
would look vertical.
It would.
Yeah.
Both ends are flat, so it would go this way or this way.
Pretty impressive.
That it is.
That's an amazing piece, isn't it?
Would the plants be able to grow out of the water, or do they have to be fully submerged?
Some of them will grow out of the water.
The Anubias one.
The fern will.
Okay.
The fern will come up out of the water, and its leaves change when it does that. The plants are glued, so no, they're not gonna come out. We use a gel super glue
Mhm.
to hold them. What would you recommend as a must-have products for fish tank? Well, let me do this first. Do we have a $40 bid on this beautiful big piece?
Actually, we've got a $50 bid from Angel. Angelfish 1.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Sure enough. Angelfish 1 is at 50. Is there 55? Do we have a 55?
Cinnamon Girl bids 55.
Cinnamon is at 55. We have 55 looking for 60. Is there a $60 bid? This is a $100 piece, so it's you're getting a really good deal.
Angelfish 1 bid 60. And Cinnamon Girl bid 65.
She's keeping up real good. Very
Yes, yes.
Cinnamon Girl is 65, looking for 70. Is there a $70 bid?
Yes, there is.
Angelfish 1 is at 70. Adam is asking, wish I had room for it. I think it would look stunning in your cylinder tank. Adam.
Yeah.
That it would.
You could do it halfway up, kind of suspend it on a piece of fishing wire, so it would be sort of floating in the tank. That would be really interesting, wouldn't it? It's a battle, yes, indeed. Cinnamon is out. We're at
70.
70. We're at 70. Angelfish 1 is at 70. Is there a $75 bid? 70. 70 once. 70 twice. All in, all done. Sold to Angelfish 1 for $70. Thank you, Angelfish 1. Okay, we're going to put these back in the water, and then we will be in touch. Let's see, Adam got one. We've got his contact.
Mhm.
Angelfish Girl, send me your name and address, and go to Shopify and open an account, please. Otherwise, I can do it for you, but it'll work better if you open it. We need your email as well. So you can contact us by email and then go ahead and open that account. Very nice.
Do you want to do the other plants or?
No, I don't think so. I'll tell you what I want to do is show the discus.
Oh,
Is you
that would be nice.
working?
Yeah.
Okay. We got some new discus in.
Make it full screen where we can really see them.
So they're really pretty too. Got some nice ones. Mello likes the auctions. Oh my.
Mm-hmm. We've got another question.
I love my ram swords. But. Only got keep only one per tag. If they're overbreeding, it's because you're overfeeding. They will not overbreed if there's not excess food. So you might consider using the snail as a what's the word? Not warning, but as a signaling method of knowing whether or not you're overfeeding. Let's get Brenda up here. Oh,
Hey.
there she is. Okay,
Beautiful.
this is a 125 that has a number of predator fish in it. They're all small. These discus are they're 3 inches. They are they're $49. We will be shipping discus starting maybe this week. If you keep an eye out on their Shopify, there's some really pretty ones there.
That they are.
They're all pretty. We got a number of different strains of these discus. We're able to, and they're real good quality too. They're real high quality. So these are show quality. The larger, are never really show quality because they've been gone through. But at this stage, it's when they get to 4 inches that the final show quality selection is made. These were all selected for color, shape, and a general demeanor, health. So they're all really excellent, but they've not reached the final show quality stage. Pretty fish.
That they are.
You're going to be able to get them, and we will be able to ship them. We're planning 2-day shipping, and I think they will probably do fine 2 days if we do one in a bag. Now we've got a few more that she's coming up to. These are 4-inch discus, and the 2 big red ones are actually 6-inch.
Wow.
But you'll see, in addition, there are 3 others in there that are 4-inch discus. A couple of pigeon bloods. There's one. There's both of them, I think. And then there's a sapphire blue. Here, she's bringing away in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're getting a little bit of feedback on the mic.
Yeah. It's a lot worse if you're sitting here.
I imagine.
Ah. Nice. Thank you, Brenda.
Those are some gorgeous fish.
Yes.
Is there anything else new in the fish shop that you guys would like to show us?
Gee, I'm on it. Look, get up tight. That bottom 125, Brenda. Right there in front of you. There, we have about 20 or 25 or 30 Tanganyika, mostly Tanganyika cichlids, some Malawis, but a lot of these are Tanganyikas, including some fairly uncommon ones. We're building quite a collection of African cichlids, and this is a good example of that. Not a really nice fish. These fish will all get much bigger and as you can imagine, much prettier.
They've got some beautiful colors already.
Yeah, they do, and they're about 2 inches at this stage, which makes them much cheaper. They're about 25% of what they would cost as a 4-inch fish. So it's good to be able to buy these at that size.
Definitely.
That yellow one with the black stripes is an Aratus. That's a Malawi cichlid. But one that's always been my favorite. I think they're so pretty.
They are.
There's Johanni, a couple of Johanni in there. That's the marble pattern. That's a Tanganyika. There are Devoising in here, small Devoising. Just a bunch of stuff. There are some small, those are dolphin. That's a dolphin. That's a small dolphin,
Cool.
which is a wonderful fish. They're just gorgeous when they get larger. They're blue with a big dolphin. They look like a dolphin. The mahi mahi type dolphin. That one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pretty fish. A lot of calvus. That's calvus right there. So we're starting to really get the kind of collection built up that will make it possible for people to come in and find fish, lots of fish that they would not otherwise be able to find in a big box store or even the average pet shop. Their goal is to get a lot of very unusual and very beautiful fish that that will make it possible for folks to have really wonderful collections.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Thank you, Brenda, very much.
Yeah, thank you. Love the fish shop tours. Oh wow, that arowana is pretty.
Yeah, we have a couple of them. It's the archer fish, a green scat, and a red scat.
That's cool.
And as you can see, they're in there. That's a community tank with discus, and the discus are happy. That's a little pike cichlid we're just looking at. A number of these fish will not be able to remain in this environment for very long, like that one. The pike cichlid will get quite large. I don't know if you can show, is the light on in the pond?
Yeah.
This is a difficult fish to see, but we have two pike cichlids in here that are about a foot long that started out that size 6 months ago or so. Oh, there we go. That looked like one scooting by.
Love that pond.
So again, some of these fish are, they get quite big quite fast. So we're not going to be able to keep them in that tank for a long time, but we do have more big tanks set up, and we've got a few more that we haven't set up yet that we'll be able to use for large fish. We got a couple of 500-gallon vats that we'll eventually be able to set up. We just got to figure out where to put them and how to do that. A lot of fish in the pond.
Definitely. They definitely love to hide there too.
Yeah, I think we've got all of the Osphronemus in there now. They've reached the point where they're almost 6 inches. So they've
wow.
kind of got a point where they become problematic for like 2 to 3 inch fish.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having to put them in the pond.
And that water lettuce looks so beautiful in the pond too.
Yeah, except it tends to want to cover the pond so you can't see in it.
Oh, it'll definitely do that. That's what it does to my fish tanks too.
I'm forever pulling it out.
Mm-hmm. Is that a mother sword? It looks like a mother sword.
Yeah, it is. There's some big mother sword in there.
A few of them.
A couple of them, right. What do we have in the top 75? Right there. No, yeah. What's in there? Oh, there's some really nice Acara. And they laid eggs about as soon as we put them in there. We had pulled the eggs. We also, our Wairu laid eggs again, and we pulled those. The Wairu they tried 3 times, and the eggs didn't make it. I pulled them to find out whether it's because they're not fertile or whether they're simply eating them or not taking care of them. So we'll have an answer to that in a few days. But they're in the tub back with the plants right now.
That's a pretty fish too.
There are a lot of geophagus in here. Those are Geripari. We got Braziliensis. There are 4 or 5 different geophagus in here. That's a festivum. South American Guarani.
Cool.
That's also a festivum.
Christian B wants to know how many gallons is that pond and how much soil and sand did it take?
We did not put soil in it. We put about 200 pounds of sand in it. The sand is about 3 inches deep. It's a 400-gallon pond.
Mm-hmm.
The 8-foot pond. I think it's 8 foot.
CIDC wants to know what is the soil to sand ratio in that tank?
It's 1 inch of soil, 2 inches of sand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me say something about this. I tend to typically put a little less than 1 inch of soil and a little less than 2 inches of sand. My staff, on the other hand, do 1 inch of soil and 2 inches of sand. On balance, in terms of the long-term life of the tank, the 1 inch of soil and 2 inches of sand is probably preferable. I tend to be a bit more conservative, probably because I'm older and I'm more easily panicked. Probably a bit more conservative, but there's certainly the formula is one that I've taught for years. The 2-in-1. We've had this discussion among the staff about this, and it's never really been resolved. I think if you do a little less, it's not going to hurt anything. A little more won't either. I have found that in a 10 or a 29-gallon tank, more than 1 inch of soil tends to create an environment where the soil works its way through the sand uh, um, pretty consistently. So the tank, I think, has a volume, kind of a volume maximum, even with excess sand in a small tank. Too much dirt will overwhelm the system. So, for example, I would never put 2 inches of dirt in a 10-gallon tank. In point of fact, I don't put 1 inch of dirt in a 10-gallon tank. I do it half to 3/4 of an inch, and then 1.5 to 2 inches of sand. I found years ago that in small containers, too much soil simply overwhelms the water column, regardless of how much sand is in there. Don't quite know how that happens, except that the water is not separated from the soil. It is in the soil. The water column is in the dirt, and it's moving. It's moving very slowly, but it is moving through that sand into the dirt. And so if the dirt is very deep and it is new soil, there's going to be a fair amount of activity in that soil as it chelates. Somebody got on me about using the word chelation. They said that's not actually what happens, but it is actually what happens because the chemicals in the water are reacting to each other or in the soil to the point where one or the other of them is adequately changed to slow down that chemical process until it eventually stops. And that is the nature of chelation. Anyway.
Oh, we've got a question. Do you have any half beaks?
No, I don't think so. We had a few, and I looked at them. I looked at getting some guard or half. We did have a couple of half beaks. May still. I don't know if they've sold. They're on the other side and the top, around the middle, but I think it'd be hard pressed to find them. Were you showing the? Oh, that's 125. No,
That's
on the
the 125. That
yeah,
was the Geophagus.
yeah, in the 10-gallon tanks on the top, about 3 or 4 down, there were some half beaks in there. I don't know if they're still in there or not. Oh, show the 40-gallon by the door with the baby buffaloes in it. They're jumping up. It's amazing. Oh, we're not going to be able to see it. It's gonna the lights out. It's gonna be. Oh, she got some light. Lift the filter up a little bit. They're going to be hiding around the filter.
Oh wow! I saw them run.
Yeah, they dart. They're about half an inch. They're grown pretty quick. Neat little fish. There's 7 or 8 of them in there, as well as some small tetras that came in so tiny we couldn't tell what they were, so we put them in there. Matthew, cloud
They're on
and
that filter.
oh, nice. What are you pointing at?
The babies.
Oh, right.
There's so many in there.
Yeah, this is kind of a baby tank. I think we may wind up putting some other babies in there as some of these eggs hatch and we get them up big enough. Matthew said I just set up a 10-gallon with a Varianus platy. I got a couple of females. Can leave the frying pan. Generally speaking, yes. Particularly if you got it pretty well planted, then those babies are going to be able to hide. So some floating plants and some stem plants in the 10 will make it possible for those babies to kind of dart out of the way when a bigger fish comes near. I don't know what's in this tank. What's in this tank? I don't remember.
Oh, some pretty guppy endlers.
Some guppies. There are babies in the bottom, right below that tank, and alongside it, to the right, down one, all the way down. Yeah, in their baby, there we just saw one. These are, what are they now? They're sickly. A baby, little, what is it called? I can't remember. It's not coming to me. Anyway, we had a pair of fish spawn in here. A pair of babies, a pair of cichlids. Little chromides. They're chromides. They're baby chromides in there. About 40 of them, I think. They're pretty small yet, but they are growing. So we do have babies, and we're trying to get these tanks operating so that we can grow babies out. Do a quick walkthrough of the plant vets, Brenda, to give people an idea. You know, show them the new tanks while you're those.
Oh.
Those are 240s,
Wow.
a 125, and 240s. That's where all the new fish are going to go in those tanks. And then these are all tubs that have plants in them primarily, all different species of plants. We keep our plants like this so that they can continue to grow. It also allows us to put fish in some of these tanks in order to get them growing out. So the tank in the back on the left on this shelf is the one that has the eggs in it. There's an axolotl.
Oh, cool.
There, Sam. Yeah. And that, I think the left one, the one with the heater in it. Yeah, it's that one. That one has 2 stones in it with eggs on them, which I don't especially want to bother. Hopefully they haven't started to hatch. Well, hopefully they have, but I think it's a little early. They're only a day old. So lots of plants. Can you explain what some of the plants are, Brenda?
We have swords in this one. Looks like grandifolia. We got a marble here. Down here we have some melons, and I believe they're Atlantisburg in here. A couple of more Amazons in here. And the little babies are brooding like.
There's a baby axolotl.
2 of them.
2 of them, yeah.
That's so cool.
We have Anubia. We have more swords over here.
And I almost dropped my phone in water.
That happens. That it does.
In here, trying to see what's in here with. Looks like we have some Vesuvius in here.
Oh, cool.
The lid is on it because we have a jumper.
There's an arowana in there.
No, it's not the arowana. It's the other one.
The butterfly.
I don't know. It was that one that he actually jumped out
Yeah.
of the tub and hit the floor.
Right.
So, yeah, he went from one tub to the other, and then he jumped out of this tub, hit the wall, and then the floor.
Wow.
So we have to keep a lid on it. And in here we have, we have a couple of swords and guppy grass. I think we have shrimp in here along with babies. There's babies.
Oh, cool.
Shrimp's down there. I'm not sure. Down here we have chain sword and narrow side.
Oh, and we've got a question about the tubs. Are the tubs special tubs, or do they require any special support? Because
These.
Great Lakes.
Yeah, they're well. Yeah, they don't bow.
So it's a big rack. It's a big metal rack.
The tubs are made with a strong enough frame at the top that they don't bow out.
Mm-hmm. And then we have some Amazon medium and small in here. We have crypt down there. And we have lots of duckweed. And some goldfish in here. With some swords. There's an onion. There's a little bit of everything everywhere. We have an arowana in this one. And that has, there he is. So,
Yeah.
the micro sword is in here. In here we have some stem plants that would not fit outside. Over here we have plants. Bryce has fixed this up for what we put in a 10-gallon starter. So it's like a little bit of everything in here. It's the small ones, the small nubius. Corkscrew. Lots of corkscrew. We have our ferns over here. So we have Sprite and Java fern. And we actually, the bulbitis we had was in one of the smaller tubs.
Kevin, these tubs contain about 1 inch of sand.
Yeah. Well,
we do not have soil in any of them. The idea is not to grow them out, but to keep them alive and healthy. So we're not trying to make them bigger. They do grow anyway.
We have our jungle val down here. Do you want me to go outside? That's where the stem plants are.
Sure, let's show them all.
Oh, that would be cool.
The barn door's open. How'd the barn door get open?
I think she's froze.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Got to be careful.
We're losing her signal.
Yep.
Red root, more lettuce, and over here we have the hornwort.
Wow.
And on this side we have the stem plants that are like so big they're growing out of the tubs.
I love that.
They're doing wonderful outside. It's amazing.
That
So,
they are.
We sell these packs with stem plants. They're about double the size that they are when they come to us.
Yes.
So you're getting big, beautiful plants.
That is a nice setup.
Yeah, we've got more coming.
Mhm.
Cool.
More tubs coming. Now this winter, we're gonna convert this shed, put a piece of plexi on the roof and some heat in it so that we can use it as a greenhouse.
That's gonna be cool.
Wonderful.
You get a lock on that. And that's our plants.
Thank you,
Love it.
Brent. Yeah, we did. That did close, did it?
What's
We
that?
did-
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to fence all that stuff in. We have to talk to the landlord about it.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brenda, very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my.
That was a fun tour.
Yeah. Get to see a little of what we're doing here
Absolutely.
today. So there are a lot of things you did not see. We have a young man named Bryce who is growing out ferns and buttes and mosses in grow out trays. So we're really excited about that. Let's say hello to Prodigious.
Mhm.
We've had a couple of people try to come in, but they didn't hang up. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well. What are you up to today?
Oh, I just went to the fish store and bought like a fish.
What did you get?
I think he said it's a molly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
What?
a molly, but it's like blue.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
You see that guy in there? Hold on.
Marble mom.
These guys. Hold on. I might have to take him out real quick so you can see him. But he's like right there. He's so shy. But his colors are so cool.
That they are.
Come on, go to the side. You see him? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Wonderful. Nice to see you, Prodigious.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, thank you for showing us the new fish.
Let's
Right.
take-
Oh, I meant to tell you too, like everything worked, like cutting back the light and everything.
Mhm.
Oh, good.
In 2 days, it was all gone.
Wonderful. Amazing. And
It is.
Yeah.
thanks, Prodigious.
Thank you. You have a good Sunday.
You too.
Caleb. Caleb, where is he? There he is.
Mhm.
Hi,
Hey,
Caleb.
hey.
Hi.
How y'all? Yep, we see the windowsill has taken full effect now.
Oh, my.
Oh, the algae is here to stay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, it may not be. With more plants, you may be able to beat it back.
Yeah, once the valve and stuff grows in, it should diffuse some of the light. I
Yeah,
just added some water lettuce and red root floater in here,
that'll help.
and I added some autos. Oh, the camera is messing me
Nice.
up again. I keep forgetting I have to go opposite.
Yeah, that's
Yep, that's the algae in that tank, as expected. This is probably breaking every rule that most people who's kept aquariums has heard
oh, I know. I know.
because it's slightly overstocked. It's right in the windowsill, but zero losses. So sometimes science beats rules.
Right?
Yeah,
And I'm doing water changes on this probably twice a week, like 20%, 10% to 20%. So
just
I can't just act like the tank is just doing it all by itself.
keep the algae down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been scraping the glass or nothing. This is another project that's coming up.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I'm gonna do some dart frogs in there.
Oh, cool.
nice. Oh, that'll be nice. Love dark frogs.
Let me move that. Then this is that jewelry tank I showed last time. I moved some of the rocks around in here just because I wanted to open up more swimming space.
Yep.
So I took a couple rocks out and I added I ordered this little one of those cave things. Oh man. One of those like gimmicky
Yeah.
caves. I'll see if the fish actually use it or not.
Right.
So we'll see. That'll be interesting though if they actually do. A pair does choose that to be their spawning area. That would be real nice.
That would.
Cool.
And down here I just have my multi-holding tank and beta tank with I'm forgetting this fish is called emerald dwarf rasboras, emerald green rasboras.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can see them. You can kind of see them in the back there, maybe. But I noticed these fish aren't. Those
Yeah.
emerald dwarf rasboras get more skittish when you put something big in the tank. Even though this bait is blind in one eye, so he doesn't even bother him. But
Real popular fish. We sell a lot of those.
the emerald dwarf rasboras,
Yes.
yeah, this is my first time keeping them, and for like a couple months they just looked like another little tiny tetra schooling fish. And then one
Yeah.
day I woke up and they were just like super orange. I don't know why they're even called emerald green.
Nice.
It's super orange. And this tank is just PVC pipe and multis.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it's way easier to get them out of the PVC pipes with caps than it is to get them out of shells.
Oh, I imagine so.
Like down here is my real colony tank. Right now I know I'm supposedly a fish YouTuber, but I feel like a lot of the fish YouTubers don't really show what it's like to have an aquarium all the time. All their tanks always look super pristine, and that's just not the truth of the matter.
Right.
But actually, my kids are downstairs. But I'm gonna run down and show you. This is my like a father fish method jar.
We just lost you, Caleb.
Oh yeah, I turned my camera off while I'm moving through the house.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the kids being bad down here. But here's it's like a half a gallon, I guess, and deep substrate bed, soil.
Open it.
Say hi to father fish. How about that?
Hello.
And then it's just a lot of dwarf hair grass growing in there.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, mommy.
That's not mommy. Oh,
That's cute. Hello.
that's about the end of my show and tell today.
Well, thank
Keep it
you.
brief
Very
for you.
nice, Caleb. Appreciate what you're doing.
Yes, sir. I'm learning. I learned a lot from you. I don't apply everything I learned, but the things that make sense to me, I apply it.
All right. That's all you can do. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again. Happy to meet you.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, Ken. All right. I think we're down to it here.
I think so.
Looks like we've had a good time.
That we have.
Oh my goodness. A goldfish having bacterial infection. White fungus, everybody. The white fungus is a sign of an underlying bacterial infection that is probably the result of an injury. If it is serious, remove the fish. You can use your finger and wipe the fungus off. It is superficial. It's just sitting on the surface. that will expose the bacterial infection. If you will put a dot of antibacterial ointment, a bactericide that comes in your medicine kit, you probably have some in the bathroom. Put a little bit of that on there and then put it in a tank, a bare tank, with a little bit of salt in the water, about a teaspoon per gallon. I do not feed the fish. You want to prevent any more bacterial growth. So you want as sterile a condition as you can achieve in order to get rid of that infection that's on the fish. If it doesn't clear up in a day, do the ointment the next day. Do it until you stop the infection. The fungus does not need to be treated. It's not harming the fish at all. The fungus is eating the flesh that the bacteria has killed. So it's kind of meaningless to treat the fungus when it's really not the problem. And it's not causing any problems. In point of fact, it's helping because it's breaking down that waste that would otherwise get more bacterial infection. So treat the bacteria and then it should be good. It's a system that works and it works pretty consistently.
And Kevin wants to know if there's anything that he can do to save his guppy.
Same thing, exactly the same treatment. Antibacterial ointment is an excellent product. It works amazingly effectively. It's topical. You put it right on the wound or right on the infection, and it will kill it virtually instantly. Enough of it remains on the fish to be able to prevent additional infection for at least a day or so, giving it time to begin to heal a little bit. You may need to do it a couple of times, particularly if it's a large infection. But do that. Keep the water clean. Change it if need be. Keep new water, clean water, and you should be able to beat it. All right. We're down to it.
There we are.
Love you all.
Love y'all.
My little fishies as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Thank you all who participated in the ocean. That was a lot.
That was.
That comes from watching my fishies as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone.
Nice to see you.
Fishies are in my home. When the
It
sunlight
has been
shines
nice.
upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Related to be with you. You were getting rent tonight. And predatory thing. Bless you all.
God bless y'all.